What would you say if I told you that this was the secret final collaboration between Microtech and Reich? You'd say, "You're a damn dirty liar," after smacking my face with a haphazardly folded leather glove, because it's not that at all. Or is it? You look at that and you tell me that this doesn't smell like that. It just does.
Flippin' bitch made spider coat, grit tight beard. From $50 folders to customs real rare. Box opener a blade meant to flex my flair. Edge so fine they all stop and stare. Hustling seals, S30 feet to Damascus. Butter smooth flips, action gymnastics. A touch of imprint, anew the click so fantastic. Crowd piece arrived, bank balance drastic. Edged up, blade sharp, I'm buying divine. Trading heat like it's church bread, sanctified grind. Pocket jewels in the pews, steel can't resign. Choir hums, my addiction's on the sharp incline. Slip joint slip like butter and snaps. Got decibels iced out, no gaps. Hard to keep it humble, new box, new raps. Each stroke on that stone, life fills the gaps. Ballast on spin, rotations fast as prayer. Custom engraving, shimmer daggers in the air. Flippers in the palm, precision I swear. Steel so rich it could buy me a Cartier pair. Cue that hymn, every grind is sin. Handle sculpted tight, where do I begin?
Hey guys, Jim here. Welcome back once again. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Today we're going to be talking about something I'm pretty excited about, actually. I've been waiting to get the chance to show this to you. What would you say if I told you that this was the secret final collaboration between Microtech and Reich? You'd say, "You're a damn dirty liar," after smacking my face with a haphazardly folded leather glove, because it's not that at all. Or is it? You look at that and you tell me that this doesn't smell like that. It just does. This is really a wonderful compliment to Remette for how much they've grown. Their technical skill, their fit and finish over the past 2 years. Now, for most people, I'm the person that turned you on to Remette because I was the first person to really come out here and try one of their knives. It was simply because it intrigued me. It was a $25 knife, so it was not a brand I took seriously. It was a brand I only saw on Amazon. But I didn't care. There was something about that little $25 knife. What it was, I just don't know. But at the time, I was catching grief from a number of viewers, mostly brand new viewers that didn't know me or aren't part of the collecting community, about I was only showing the most expensive knives that nobody could possibly afford. So I said, okay, let me go in search of some lower price knives. Now realize, guys, over the past 5 years, I've incorporated a lot of lesser expensive knives, $100 to $500. Yes, there was a time where every single knife I came out here with was $500, $1,000, $1,500, so on and so forth, because those were knives I was reviewing from my own collection mainly, from stuff that I wanted to buy. And now what I've done is I've expanded into covering as much of a variety as I can. That way, more people are happy. I think it's really easy to see why I really like this particular knife. Again, going back to the same reasons that I would have bought, say, and I did buy in the past, a SOCOM Bravo. It has that kind of look to it. You've got a clean vapor blasted titanium. It's a very smooth blasted look. You've got the titanium pivot collars done in the blue. Everything's flat. All the edges are generously chamfered, making it very comfortable in the hand. And it's just right. It's clean, it's smooth, it's a handsome EDC design, and an action that's so smooth. It's like dripping melted butter into a bottle of warm Astroglide. You let that resonate in your head for a while. Dripping melted butter into a bottle of warm Astroglide. But don't slide away. Stick around for the discount code, or do I need to handcuff you to keep you in place? Here's the deal. I have had the obsession with Remette knives for so long now that I come out here and review many Remette knives. They were kind enough to extend me a coupon code, which you are free to use or not, that will get you 12% off your purchase. And that's right here on the screen. O4E 3P7YU. So they were kind enough to do that affiliate code for me. So A, you get to save 12%. It costs you no extra money. And I get kicked back a couple of bucks because that's how those things work. That's how affiliate links and affiliate codes work. So you're doing a little bit to support the channel as well, so I can have more content to bring out to you in the near future. Now, there's one thing that really messes with my head. If I had seen this just sitting like this on a table, and the logo was obscured like that, where I really couldn't see it, if I just saw a picture of this, there is no way that I would have assumed anything different than this is going to be a re-release of the OG Microtech MTX2 dual action, but made by Reich. Go take a look at an MTX2. Some of you don't know what I'm talking about because it's an old model that hasn't existed in a while. Go take a look at it. It is really, really, really close. And with that look that the SOCOM Bravo has, that Reich brought into the finishing of Microtech's work, this fits along with that. Now, here's the thing. You've been watching me flick and flip this thing. It does have a lot of options for you to flick and flip and slow roll and everything. And you're watching me unlock it, and you're going, I'm not the world's biggest fan of button locks. This is not a button lock. This is a liner lock with a detent. You actually get a detent. Most people don't like a button lock because they don't get a detent, so you have this weak kind of flicking action that's not very satisfying at all. This, you have a fully tuned detent set into that liner lock. It is an inset tab lock or a nested liner lock that this button actuates. So the lock is over here. Instead of being accessed down here, it's being accessed up here. Very much, yes, like the compression lock. And once you push in that button, it pushes the liner lock over, and it works like any other liner lock, except you're not having to undo the liner lock and put your thumb in the path of the blade. That's it. So you've got thumb studs on either side of the blade, and you have these large pockets on either side of the blade. That means you can use any one of those to open, to flick, and let it fly. Or just simply release the tension on the lock and give your wrist a little flick. And you could do it that way. Now, you've also got in here some really good looking forged carbon fiber. Now, what they do with forged carbon fiber, it's a little bit different because they're not taking a sheet of the fibrous material and then applying all of the epoxy to it and then wrapping it in a certain way to keep a pattern going in one direction. What they're doing with forged carbon is they're taking smaller bits and pieces and they're putting those into molds, and they are doing a tremendous compression. I don't know if they're using compression plus heat, like actual forging, or just compression. I'm sorry, I don't have 100% of all the answers, but so instead of being laid out and then soaked in epoxy, they've got the epoxy in there and it's compressed and compressed and compressed till you get the forged solid material out of all those little pieces that you're seeing. I think this is wickedly cool. Now let's get the specs out of the way, put that off to the side. I don't have a lot of information because it's not uploaded to their Amazon store just yet. But I do know the overall length is 7.5 inches with a 3.5 inch blade, weighing in at 5 ounces. You're going to get Remette's pearlescent finish on the blade, which is a type of vapor blasting they're doing that gives this gorgeous matte finish that has a subtle reflectivity to it. And when you're out in the sun, you get sometimes colors like yellow, pink, blue, magenta, stuff like that, they'll just kind of dance across the surface of the bevels. It's really interesting, really cool. There is your vapor blasted titanium bolster, the forged carbon once again, titanium milled pocket clip. Your backspacer is a 1/3 length backspacer with a hidden lanyard post in between. Push button actuated compression lock, ceramic bearings, and ceramic detents. So you've got absolutely everything. The blade on this, by the way, in case I forgot to mention, is M390. And that is just a flat out handsome looking knife. Let me hear your thoughts down in the comments down below, because I think a lot of people are going to look at this and go, yeah, I see the whole Microtech Reich knife collaboration thing all over it. Or you might look at this and go, you're insane. What are you talking about? I don't see any of it. So let me know if I'm crazy or not. And let me know what you think of this, because these are, the brand historically is about value. Now, I don't know the price of this yet. If I were to guess, like if this were most of the brands I come out here with and show, this would be in that $350 to $400 range. If this was that Microtech, it would be $400 to $450. But with Remette, I expect this to be under $300. Now, I can't guarantee that because I don't know. But I do believe if I had to really throw a guess out there, I think I'd be safe with saying under $300. Either way, you do get that extra 12% off if you use my code shopping on their Amazon store, which I will give you the link for in the video description. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. As always, don't forget, in that video description, there's also links to all of my other YouTube channels. Please go visit them and subscribe if they interest you. I think for most of you, it will. Anyway, I'm out of here for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.